welcome back. Now today I'm actually going to do more of a vlog style video. If I look the same as a previous video, I just filmed that one, so I'm gonna have the link somewhere in here, that way you guys can check it out. It is actually going to be the good, the bad about ordering from DHgate or AliExpress. It's basically a horrible experience that I had with a bag that I ended up purchasing. So if you guys are interested in that kind of video, I will leave the link so that way you guys can just click on it. But first, finish watching this one and then you guys can go on over. So basically, what I'm going to do is tidy up. As you guys can see, I have a little bit of a mess. It is going to rain. I live in Florida. It is always raining all the time. So that's one of the reasons why the light is kind of gloomy. But I love this type of day when it's raining. A lot of people don't like the rain, but I actually do. It is very relaxing and calming. I enjoy it when it's raining, so I don't mind it whatsoever. So like I was saying, I'm going to clean up, figure out what I'm going to cook for dinner, because I did not think about it whatsoever. My mind has been in different places, and I'm just going to chit chat with you guys. It's basically going to be a chill. No, it's not chill because I was working today. It's just going to be a regular Sunday day with me. So let's just clean up real quick. Basically, I have all this jewelry just sitting here and I have to put it away. Hopefully you guys can see me. Let's bring you guys up real quick. That looks better. So I'm actually going to take off all this jewelry because I'm going to clean up and I can't do anything with these big earrings. I basically can't move around. So I'm just going to take those off. If you guys are interested in these, I think I got these on Shein, the website. This was maybe like a year ago, so I don't even know if they have it anymore. But if I find it, I will leave it down below. I'm gonna take off my bracelets because I am feeling pretty hot right now. And then, like I said, I have to start dinner. Now, when it comes down to buying, like, you know, these kind of fake jewelries, after I finish using them, I put them back in their little baggies because I feel like that kind of makes them last a little longer. You know how they always get like dingy and brown and green and things like that. So I like to do this. That way they stay pretty clean and fresh, so I can use them as long as possible. So that is actually a great tip. This little bracelet right here, I got it a couple years back for Christmas. It is a Michael's Kors bracelet. I really like it because it has the color. So I really like it because it has all the colors. The two colors that I basically love. It is rose gold and it has black diamonds. So if you guys are new to my channel, I love wearing black. Black is one of my favorite colors to wear, and I also love the color gold. I can put gold anywhere whatsoever. My husband doesn't like gold like that, but I'm the one that runs the house, so gold is everywhere, basically. Now, like I was saying, the video that I just filmed, it was actually about this bag right here. So if you guys are interested in it, definitely watch that video and you will get all the info about the bag. raining. Typical Florida weather. Alright, so I got a mess in this vanity. So I'm actually going to clean it up while I talk to you guys. So it is currently raining right now, as you guys saw. And I have to cook dinner. I'm thinking of making chicken soup. I think that'll be good around this time of the day. I think it'll fill us up and it'll keep us nice and warm. And actually, I want to eat something a little healthier. I don't know if this... I'm pretty sure a lot of people are dealing with this right now. I have to get on a diet because I've gained about, I want to say 10 pounds. Maybe a little more than 10 pounds on this whole pandemic. I've basically... So on this pandemic, I've gained weight. I've basically been eating everything that I want to eat because either I'm eating because I'm stressed, or I'm eating because I'm bored, or I just don't have nowhere to go. Like, so you're basically like, okay, I don't have no plans. I don't have anywhere to go. So I'm just going to eat and I really don't care. So basically that's what's been going on. Before the pandemic, we actually had plans. We had plans to go on a cruise ship, and also we had plans to be up in the mountains around December, January-ish, maybe even November. We were planning on going to the mountains around the winter months because, like I said, we live in Florida and it's hot all the time. And I haven't seen... I'm actually from New Jersey, so I haven't seen snow in a good 10 years, I want to say. A good 10 years I haven't seen snow. So I think it's time for me to just go and play around with snow like a little snow bunny, basically. So yeah, all the plans have just went down the drain. And I know this happened to a lot of people, but it's really kind of affected us because, hold on. We don't make a lot of plans, especially for like the last 4 years. We had some family emergency going on, so we couldn't really do anything until that whole situation was dealt with. So now that everything is better and we're actually able to travel, the pandemic hit, so now we can't travel because of that. So before the pandemic, we were gonna go on the cruise ship in May. We already had the dates set. So I was working out like crazy and I was eating healthy and I was getting toned up. I was losing weight. So I was pretty satisfied and pretty happy and anxious. And then ever since the pandemic hit, it's like pasta, chips, and soda. So yeah, I really have to get back on track. It's just I thinking about it, and it's just the thing with me. I like to work out in the morning, and then in the morning I'm helping my kids with their schoolwork, so I don't have time like that. And then in the afternoon, I hate working out in the afternoon. I did it at one point like around 7, 8 o'clock, and then I would just take a shower and I'm ready for bed. But I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I was either thinking, because my treadmill is actually in the office, I was thinking I'll probably get on the treadmill when my kids are doing their classes. And I'm still there trying to kind of help them do their classwork. But I'm moving. I'm not just sitting down. So I'm either thinking I might do that tomorrow, see how it goes. If it works out, then I'll just continue to keep doing that. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to have to fight through it and work out at nighttime because I need to lose some weight and I'm getting pretty frustrated and I feel bloated. You know that feeling when you're like, I'm not liking the way I'm looking right now. So yep, that is the situation at the moment. So I'm thinking about making some chicken soup. But the thing is, I don't make chicken soup with like noodles. I just do chicken, celery, carrots, things like that. I just to kind of keep it healthy. I don't like eating noodles that much. That's just not my thing, and my family doesn't like it that much either. So that's what we're gonna do for dinner, and I will let you guys see it. All right, so I'm actually going to make chicken soup. Like I was saying, I have the chicken defrosting right here, and I have some carrots and some celery right here that I'm going to chop up. I'm just gonna get all the ingredients ready and then just put it aside. That way when the chicken is defrosted a little bit more, I can just cut it up and then throw it in there. I think I'm actually going to cook some of these ingredients first, just to kind of like intensify the stock itself. So I'm actually going to do that. Alright, so I'm actually going to turn on the stove. I'm going to put it like a medium high, and then I'm going to start throwing in the celery, the carrots that I have here. I actually chopped up some garlic as well. So I'm going to start with the stock first before I even throw in the chicken. You know what? I'm actually going to throw in a little bit of avocado oil. Gonna wait for the pan to kind of heat up and then throw everything in there. I'm also gonna throw in a little bit of this chicken bone broth. I think I have like half of it left. And then I am Puerto Rican, so I'm gonna throw in a little bit of sofrito. If you guys do not know what sofrito is, it's basically like cilantro, parsley, garlic, olive oil, peppers like Cuban peppers, onions, things like that. They're just all mixed in together and blended, and then it gives you like this really good base for all the food. So this is something that I'm going to throw in there as well. So we're pretty hot right now. Now you guys can definitely throw in whatever you want. This is just what I'm going to throw in. I was actually thinking of maybe throwing in some potatoes, and then that will really like thicken up the stock because of all the starch. But I don't know if I want it thick. I kind of want a very watery soup today. So I'm just not going to throw that in there. So I'm gonna let that cook in there for a little bit. I'm actually going to throw in a little bit of onion as well, just for the flavor. Now the reason I'm going to cook this in a little bit with that avocado oil is just to like bring out the flavors before I throw in any liquid. That way it really intensifies the flavors as much as possible. So I'm just gonna let that cook in there for just a couple minutes, and then we will throw in the rest of the ingredients. So it's actually smelling pretty good, and then I'm just gonna throw in the rest of the thing. So I'm just going to throw in all of this chicken stock that I have here. I'm gonna throw in some of the sofrito that I have. Like a spoonful. All right, so everything in here is boiling right now, so I'm just gonna finish adding on the rest of the seasoning. So I like to add bay leaf. Just add a couple of them in there. This chicken favorite bouillon, whatever, however you say that, is you know, caldo de pollo. So I'm gonna do like a spoon.
I think it's chicken bouillon.
Chicken bouillon, that's exactly what it's called. And then also this tomato bouillon as well. Oh, whatever's left in there, I only have a little bit. I like using this one because it makes the food kind of reddish a little bit. So I like my food to have color. I don't like my food to look plain or gray. I like adding color to all my food. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Add some salt. A little bit of pepper as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water until I put the chicken in there. And then I'll come back when I have the chicken ready. All right, so now I'm gonna add the chicken to the soup. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder because I'm picky, and also some onion powder. That way the chicken has more flavor. So I'm gonna need more water in here, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till that starts boiling, and then I'll just bring it down. Right now I have it at like a high. Once it starts boiling, I'll bring it down, and then I'll put the lid on top of it. All right, so now we're actually boiling a little bit, like simmering, and I'm just gonna bring it down to like a medium, like a low medium. And then I'm gonna put the lid on and then just let it cook there. Let it do its thing All right, so I'm actually gonna let that sit there and cook for about 45 minutes or to an hour. Just to let it cook and get all nice and yummy and warm. God, I'm like super hungry right now. The only thing I ate today was breakfast. And I had one pancake and that's it. So I'm starving. Yeah, so I only had a pancake and coffee and that's about it. And then I just been drinking water all day. But I didn't start my diet today. So I'm actually thinking about starting my diet tomorrow. So what I like to do as far as diet wise, I like to do intermittent fasting. It works really, really good with my body. And also it kind of helps you not crave food all day and you don't get so hungry during the day compared to when you wake up in the morning. Let's say you eat breakfast around 8 o'clock and then you eat lunch around 11 or 12 and then dinner. Like when I do things like that, I get so hungry during the day, and I think that's what's going on. Because ever since the kids started school, I get up really early. I get up like around 6:20, and I eat breakfast around 8 o'clock. So I'm hungry all day long. So I've been noticing that I've been eating a lot more than usual. So that's kind of making me gain weight as well. So yeah, I'm actually gonna start doing the intermittent fasting. What I like to do, even though I'm waking up early, it's gonna kill me. I like to at least break my fast around 11. Sometimes when I've been on it for a while and I can push it all the way to like 1 or even 2. So, but I'm gonna start off slow. I'm gonna start off breaking my fast at 11 and then try to end my fast around 6. I don't like eating any later than 6. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm kind of debating on starting keto or just trying to eat healthier, because in the past I've done keto and I lose weight pretty quickly. Like the first 2 weeks I can lose weight pretty quickly, but I get pretty bored with it. So I don't like that aspect about it. I love carbs. I love bread. I love pizza. I like carbs. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love carbs. So doing keto is pretty hard for me, but it doesn't work. So I'm trying to see if maybe I can do keto for a week or 2 and then just change it up. But we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. Still trying to debate what to do tomorrow. But I know I'm going to start with the intermittent fasting and try to drink plenty of water. And then probably do like my shakes and stuff like that. I think that's how I'm going to start. So, changing the subject. Is there actually any of you guys that are parents out there that are doing this whole virtual school thing? I know I'm doing it here in Florida, and my kids are literally glued on to that computer from 7:45 all the way till 3 p.m. And it's pretty hard. Like, I don't want the kids going to school, like regular school, because I'm scared that they might catch the virus, and we really can't handle that with my family. One of my daughters have, like, her immune system was pretty weak for the past couple of years. So right now it's built up. It's pretty good, but I just don't want it to just drop and, you know, mess things up that's been doing pretty well for her for the past couple of years, especially this last year. She's been doing so well with her health, and I just don't want to jeopardize it whatsoever. So that's one of the reasons the kids are actually being homeschooled, doing like the virtual schooling. But man, they're like really kicking my butt with this. So like I'm saying, they start school at 7:45. They don't get out till like 3 o'clock. So they have all that work to do during those like morning hours. So then after that, they still have homework to do. So I actually have 3 kids. I have 3 girls. They're they're getting pretty big actually. I have a 12-year-old, which is in 6th grade. I have a one that's turning 10 next month. She's in 4th grade. And then I have one turning 7 next month. She's in 1st grade. So I basically have to sit with the 1st grader all day because her teacher is not really, she's an older woman, so she doesn't really know how to work with technology and electronics and things like that. So she's really old school with that, and the kids, a lot of the times they can't hear her, or she's not explaining herself correctly, and they can't see the board because the board will be pretty far away, or it's like blurry. So I have to sit with her all day to just make sure that she's paying attention and she's on point with what she's supposed to be doing. The other two, their teachers are pretty good, which like they'll like share their screen. They'll do everything on the computer and then share their screen. That way everybody can see it clearly. So they're doing pretty good with that. But yeah, the 1st grader, oh my God, I have to be there all day and it's exhausting. Like when she'll get her specials, I bounce. I'm like, I need some time to myself. Like she'll have a different special every day. She'll either have music or art class, and then she'll have Spanish class as well. So when she has those little specials, it's like you don't really need me. So yeah, and then my sister-in-law is actually, her virtual school is different. What she ended up doing was taking the kids out of their like school and then doing like virtual school itself, and all they have to do is just see the teacher Monday morning for like 10 minutes, and then they have all week long to do their schoolwork and turn it in on Friday. And she was actually complaining about that. I'm like, there's no reason for you to be complaining. Like, no. I've been busting my ass off here. The reason I have my kids like that is because their school is, they're like in a charter school. So it's a pretty good school because it goes all the way up to 8th grade. So I'm able to keep all my kids together all the way up to 8th grade. And then they teach them Spanish every single day. You know, it's like, it's not public school, which everybody can kind of like get lost, or at a certain time, like I'll have kids in just elementary school, and then I'll have one of them in middle school, and then another one in high school. So it's just a lot of chaos when everybody's like separated like that. So I'm glad to see that I'm able to keep all my kids in the same school all the way up to 8th grade. So it's not a big hassle. And that is one of the reasons why we're still doing this kind of homeschooling with them, because I'm scared of withdrawing them and then they're not able to kind of get back into that school. It'll probably be a little bit harder for them to get into it later on. So yeah, I've been pretty exhausted doing this whole virtual school, and I have no idea why we're not getting paid. Like, I know I'm the mother and I'm the parent, but I think I deserve a paycheck because this is a full-time job, I swear. Yeah, so that is just something that I wanted to vent out and let you guys know. So if there's anybody else that's dealing with the same situation, please comment down below. Let me feel like I'm not the only person in this world going through it. So yeah, I guess I will let you guys see what the food is going to look like, because it is going to take about 45 minutes. And then after that, like, so far I don't have anything to do. Today's a pretty chill day. Like I said yesterday, I cleaned the whole house because my mother-in-law was here for about a little bit over a week. She came here, not this week that passed, the last week on Thursday, and she stood all the way till Friday. So yeah, about a week. She stood here all the way till Friday, and then that weekend that she was here, my sister-in-law came with the kids and her husband. So they were just playing around in the pool and in the house, and just, you know, the kids were just playing around, having the time of their life, while I was in here working and cleaning and cooking, and I just needed a break, I'm telling you. Yeah, so my mother-in-law ended up leaving on Friday, which was kind of a relief because I was pretty stressed out. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my mother-in-law, but with the whole schooling situation, I get pretty stressed out at the moment, and it was just too much to handle. So when she left, I chilled on Friday because, of course, I had the school to do. And then Saturday, I needed my house clean, so I completely cleaned my house. Like, I am that type of person that if I want to do anything, my house has to be clean first. My house has to be on point all the time. I'm just kind of OCD like that, I swear. So yeah, I got the house all situated yesterday, which is something also that I have to do before the week starts because I have to wash all the clothes, have everything ready before the week starts. And today I was supposed to do groceries, but I was not in the mood to leave the house. Like, I'll do that tomorrow after school. I'll just go do a couple of things. Actually, I got to do a pretty big grocery. We're pretty low on a lot of things. And yeah, so I'm going to have to go to at least 3 different grocery stores, which is fun with the whole COVID and all the masks, I swear. Like, when I go to the grocery store, oh my God, I'm like suffocating. I can't take it. So there it goes. It looks really good. I just tasted it and it tastes so good. I think it's pretty done. So I'm going to put some in a bowl for you guys. Well, for myself. Basically, it's just for you guys to see it. Let's see if I'm able to do this with one hand. So this is the final results. It smells so good and it tastes so good. And this is great for like a rainy day. So I'm actually going to finish this up. I'm going to serve my family. And then I think that will be the end of the video. So I'm actually going to leave the video here. I'm actually going to just go eat the soup and then relax for the rest of the day. I don't really have that much planned out today. I just want to relax and chill before the week starts, and then it just gets hectic. So if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you guys like this video, please thumbs up. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.